perfect.
Alright, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm happy to be here actually. My name is Moses. I'm the CEO of OBAFOREX. How are you guys doing in the house?
No, fine, sir.
Is this the head of the house?
Yes.
What's the name, sir?
New is John Paul, aka J Plus.
J Plus. I think I've been following you. I like you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. When I was told that I was in the house from Abuja, I was like, what would I come here and be saying? But anyway, here we are today. I have to probably come back home because of this. But I'm happy I'm here. I can see everyone in merchandise. And I know the question will be, what are these guys? What are these guys? What are they doing? Yeah, I knew you must have been asking a lot of questions. So, not just to you guys, to everyone watching us this morning on air. OBAFOREX is a global company that trades in the global market. What do we do? We are currency traders. Yeah, basically what we do. We are seeing currency from one country to the other. That's where we generate our profits. The hardest thing to do in this world is trading. I can tell you from experience. There are a lot of traders out there. Many are called, but few are choosing. OBAFOREX happens to be the choosing one among the few that were called. And we love doing what we're doing. And what are we? We're forex traders. We trade the currencies you spend. We trade the companies you work for. We trade the gold you wear. We trade the wristwatch you wear. And we trade oil you use in your cars. So the question is how? That's the question. Has always been how. Forex is a $6 trillion company. I mean, $6 trillion what's value globally. And as a company, we stand out with just 0.001% from the 6 trillion calculated to your max. But we can't just do that alone. We need what we call equity to do that. And how do we get our equity? We need you. Invest with OBAFOREX. That's one of our #1 platform investments. You invest whatever you invest, we give you 25% monthly for 12 months. It's crazy, yeah, it's crazy. But we're doing it with fun. Same thing we're doing, many have been out there. But what are they giving back to the community? I'm not here to say that. But I'm here to stand to say OBAFOREX stand in changing lives. And I'm happy I'm here. You're here in this house because some set of people come together, match their ideology together to make things happen. And I'm very happy that OBAFOREX is one of those people. Apart from what we do, we make sure that we use what we do as a platform in touching lives. At the end of this show, one person will emerge 1.5 million. You think it just come from nowhere. Set of people come together and say, let's do this. We plan, we execute. This is the execution part. It's not left for you to play your part in this house. Bring up the talent in you, showcase it, let's see what you got. This is just the beginning of it. And I tell you, OBAFOREX is a global company. Here located in Plateau, of all places in the country, why Plateau? Who knows the reason why Plateau is because of you people? There is one thing I always believe in this life is it's not about the money you have, it's the value. The value of what you have. It's never easy. The same thing you're doing in NAIJA. Everybody wants to emerge to be a winner. But I tell you, for you to be a winner, it's whatever it takes mentality. You play along with your teammate, play with their emotion, play with their mind. And it all comes down to getting it right. This is a game. Forex is never a game. It's a business that involves profit and loss. But the amount of information you have will determine what you make. That is the truth. And lastly, before I give give you guys open to ask question, whatever question you have for me. We're not out there because of the money, we're out there because we want to change life, we want to touch life in different angles. And OBAFOREX happens, the same thing I'm seeing is out. Everybody is young, looking good, smart. When I started this company 13 months ago, I started with 500 naira. But the blueprint is here. Every information I have is here. All I need to do is start executing. And today, the same way you're gathering here to achieve one thing, one person will remark something, it's the same thing I started 13 months ago. I was looking for a team, but how do I get one? I'm not just looking for a graduate. I'm not looking for any other person. I'm looking for fast, smart thinkers. People that can solve problems when the problem hits. So this is it. I don't know how you got here, but I tell you, you're here for a reason. If you happen to be the winner and you happen not to be there, don't overlook or downgrade yourself. You got something in you that the world needs to see. I've been working on this company for 15 years. Nobody knows who I am. But the moment I brought up what I have, the right people start coming into my life. I might not be the richest man in the world. I don't even want to be. But I want to be that person that when I'm gone, you will say, you left something, you left a legacy. People will look and say, this is OBAFOREX. This is OBAFOREX. And I'm happy as we're sitting right here. I'm seeing everyone on my matching lights, and I tell myself right now, this moment, I am not the OBAFOREX right now. Everyone sitting listening to me is the OBAFOREX. But I want to tell you this before I open up the question. Take it or leave it. I don't know how you get it, but getting it simply means something. And if you don't do what you have to do, whether you win or you lose, there are people that will suffer for it. Your destiny, there are a lot of people whose destiny are attached to you. You have no choice than to make it, for them to make it. If you don't make it, they will never make it. Alright, that's enough about Forex. I already talk about one services, but OBAFOREX has 6 amazing services. We have OBAFOREX Academy. If you say we are who we are, we doing what we're doing, it simply means we should have a platform whereby we can replicate this knowledge. We train people. The matter of fact, at this point, we're training for free. You know why? We're trying to build an empire, and in building an empire, there are many people out there that wants to build like us, want to do what we're doing, but they don't have the financial capacity to join us. We train them for free. Yeah. And we have the Signal platform whereby you're a banker, you're a lawyer, whatever field you are, you have this interest in forex, but you don't have the time. We tell you what to buy, when to buy, and how much you make, that we call it, take profits. At the platform of your work, whatever you do, OBAFOREX send something to you, information that will make you get what you want from the international market. That is the Signal platform. And we also have exchange. OBAFOREX is a global company, and our #1 currency is dollar. So if we say we're doing what we're doing, it simply means we should be able to exchange other currency for other currency. That is the exchange. So we do exchange, flat currency. If OBAFOREX any currency, you get the equivalent of it in any of the currency exchange that's taking place. But I have this question everybody asks every time. With all these amazing services we have, why just? When you want to start this, when we're planning all these things, someone brought an idea that we should move to Abuja and do this. I said, no, it's going to happen in Jos. And if you guys are not going to let it happen in Jos, it's still going to happen. Location doesn't matter. The Big Brother house in Nigeria, someone started it. Initiative. Let's start what we have. Let's do what we have around us, where we are. From there, we can now elaborate, we can now expand. OBAFOREX is here today in the city of Jos, which after 1 year we happens to be the house, every household discussion in Jos. It doesn't just happen. Just imagine we choose to go to Abuja. Will anybody in Plateau know that OBAFOREX exists? Probably few. But right now, people are coming from abroad to Plateau because someone stands, and I'm happy we stood that this will happen in Jos, and that's why you're all here. So lastly, I'm dropping you with this. Is a whatever it takes mentality. I don't know what your dreams are, but the question is, are you ready to stand for your dream? Are you ready to face the obstacles when it hits you? You're a very good singer, you have an amazing voice, and family challenge start hitting you, financial challenge, academic challenge. Are those challenges, are you strong enough, brave enough to overcome those challenges, to be the best you want to be? It's not going to be easy. Whoever emerged winner in this house, I'm telling you, you made it happen. It's not because you sit back, waking up, eating in this house. You strategize yourself. If you know Lincoln very well, Lincoln Big Brother one, that guy has done. It's a mind game. So, this is where I'm going to stop. It's whatever it takes mentality to get whatever you want. If you have to get what others don't have, you're ready to do what others can do. The question is, are you ready? So that'll be all for now. I'm going to give us room to ask a question before I proceed. So, open question by the house.
As I said, my name is John Paul,
Yeah.
aka J Plus. Yeah, you said a lot about Forex actually. And then, how do I invest? That's my number one question. And number two, what should I possess, or what does it take to be a part of your team?
All right, so question. Right, so first question is, how do I invest in the performance? It's simple, but I tell you, it's simple because we made it simple. When we first started 13 months ago, it's never easy to convince anybody to give up our prayers. The day was very investment. You know why? Many have come, they have gone. A lot of investment companies have come. I won't stand here to mention names. But someone stood that I want to do this for the fact that knowing fully well, some have come, they have gone. It's not easy. The first person that entrusted me with his money was like 13 months ago. But before I was able to convince that person, it takes me 6 hours, amazing 6 hours. But that 6 hours, I make sure that I give him everything he needs to know, assurance. Now, the person gave me $100, and you know what? For him to be sure of his $100 that is equivalent to 36,000, he has to like adopt me in his house for 3 days. You don't know me, I don't know you. You just came to play in bed and take, and you just come on. He kept me in his house for 3 days, and I'm then ready to be anywhere as long as I have my system and my phone. Now, before I answer that question, when we first started, we know it's not going to be easy, but to make it easy, we have to put in everything. I left my family for 3 years to get this done, and I'm still ready to sacrifice more. The same person kept me in his house for 3 days. $100, I turned $100 to around $1,008, equivalent to 540,000, and the deal is whatever I make, we share profits. I was willing to do that because I knew what I got. All I need is one soul that will believe in what I have. And that person, after 3 days, we share profits. He withdrew, was like, are you for real? One person has tested it. The next thing you know what? He told the next person, the next person, the next person, the next person. And that's how the network was built. I left his house. They believed he's already, he has nothing to do, we have already shared profits. Now, we made it easy because we had a plan to make it easy. When we first started, you're not giving us money. Open an account, global account, we just manage. But whatever we make, we share the profit only. You withdraw. You share, you give OBAFOREX his own profit, you take yours. It simply means it's very open and transparent. I'm not running with your money. I can't even run with your money. The account is in your name. That's how we started. We were able to build a network of like 300 and something people we were managing. They're giving us money. But at a point, we realized that there are other people that want to do this, but they don't have the bulk money to do it. We now started the investments. Minimum 100,000, maximum 100 million. But the investment, you give the company money. Now the company has a solid foundation. We have nowhere to go. We have our head office in Redfield. We have nowhere to go. We have physical location. Even though the business doesn't require physical location, we can be in the airways doing it. But to build trust, we have to do all these things. How do you invest with OBAFOREX? Go to www.obaforex.com/investments. Terms and conditions are there. You read the policy. One of the policies, we don't return your capital after giving you 25% for 12 months. If you invest 100,000, which is the minimum with OBAFOREX, you get 25,000 every month. After 12 months, you get 300,000. 300,000, remove your 100,000, you're still left with what? 200,000. That is 200%. And OBAFOREX has been doing that for more than a year plus now. We celebrated our 1-year anniversary sometimes last year. Investors that we've paid 25% for 12 months, we gather them to celebrate. It's not easy, but it's easy right now because we've gotten to a level whereby struggling to get investors is not the challenge. The challenge is how to sustain the investors. So you invest with OBAFOREX minimum 100%, you get 25% monthly for 12 months. We don't return your capital after 12 months. The capital is the company's profits. The second question said, how do anyone be part of OBAFOREX? The truth is, every investor is already part of OBAFOREX. But if I should get the question right, is to be part of the team. This is the part I love about OBAFOREX. There are so many traders out there, but OBAFOREX has a culture. OBAFOREX built his own team. You can't just come with your CV that you know how to trade forex and you want to be employed. No. That's why we have the academy. You want to be part of the OBAFOREX, right? You have to earn it. Every single soul I have on my team, that position wasn't just given to them. They earned it. They went through ups and downs. I'm having Stanley here, he's my fund manager. I'm having Ray here, she's my customer service manager. But these two, I can tell you boldly, they are the pioneers of OBAFOREX. They started with me from grassroots, and today here we are. Everyone has a story to tell, a powerful story, and those stories are they are the things that kept us together as a family. So joining OBAFOREX, it's easy. Go through our academy. Every batch you graduate at OBAFOREX Academy, we pick the best to work for OBAFOREX. So OBAFOREX doesn't have an open platform whereby you just apply and we just give you the job. No, you have to earn it. And in earning it, I tell you, it's the same thing you're doing in this house. For you to emerge a winner, you have to undergo so many tasks. But the moment you earn it, you earn a position. It's easy. It's very hard to earn that position in OBAFOREX. But I tell you, it's easy to lose it. At a blink of an eye, you will lose that position because we have policy. any representative outside. Thank you very much.
My name is Kadmi Obedi. So what's the difference between this OBAFOREX and Bitcoin? And the second question is, what's the concept, what's the idea, what's that dream behind it?
I love that question. I love that question. The question is, what is the difference between OBAFOREX and Bitcoin? One of the reasons why I love that question is this. Right now, there is a debate going on about banning Bitcoin in the country. I start to tell you OBAFOREX doesn't do Bitcoin. We only trade currency. We have a lot of currency we trade. Just like I said in my introduction. We don't just trade currency, we trade oil, we trade gold, we trade commodity, we trade companies. Yes. We look for companies that are just starting that we know in the next 3 years they will be better. We buy their we buy inside their shares. And the moment a company is better, it simply means the value of the share will go up. And if you have dividends in that company, you know how much you want. Now coming back to his question, the difference between the two. Forex, which OBAFOREX, as the name implies, OBAFOREX. Oba is a king. Forex is a foreign exchange. Match the two simply means the king of the forex. Yeah. I used to tell my team, everyone on my team is a wolf. You can't see a wolf anywhere. Unique. Yeah. When we drove in here, someone said, wow, you guys go, yeah. We stand, the name implies itself. Now coming back to the question. Forex simply means trading global currency. Trading global currency across each country. Yes, that's what we do. And other parts we trade. Now cryptocurrency has to do with is a digitalized currency, recognized worldwide, but few countries are drawing back because of fear. And I start to tell you publicly, I know I'm on air, crypto cannot be stopped, it can only be regulated. Cryptocurrency is a digital currency, not a flat currency. Cryptocurrency, we have a lot of cryptocurrency, but Bitcoin happens to be the number one that we all know. We have Ripple, we have Doji, we have a lot of it. And I start to tell the whole house, watch out for OBAFOREX coin very soon. Yes, this is the first time I'm breaking this news. OBAFOREX currency is coming out very soon. And when it comes to crypto, I'll share with you. The first time cryptocurrency was launched, which Bitcoin happened to be the first one, the value of 1 BTC is 0.10 cents. That's 10 cents, 0.1. 15 years ago. But today, 1 BTC is $51,000. Just imagine you have one of it 15 years ago, which is around, it's not even up to $50. 55 naira, sorry. But today, it's worth more than 30 million naira. Now, the fear of most countries, especially Nigeria, the fear is, how do they regulate it? But to regulate it, they need to put fear in people's mind first. They want to stop it. It can't be stopped. I'm saying it boldly. It can only be regulated. You understand what I'm saying? But the point is this. We have so many billionaires right now that are investing their money in cryptocurrency, and every day they are making money. Tyler what? Remind me of this guy's name. There is one of the richest man that owns this electrical car. He invested $1.5 billion in cryptocurrency. Yesterday only, he made 20%. And every day this guy is cashing out. He's a billionaire already, but he's using that platform to make money more money for his company. Now the question is this: why are people out there, or let me put it this way, Bitcoin is only recognized by few countries and publicly few individuals. But I tell you, there are countries right now, whatever transaction you want to do, you use Bitcoin to do it, well recognized. And coming back to your question, Forex and cryptocurrency. Forex gave back to cryptocurrency. Forex gave back to, without Forex there will never be a cryptocurrency. I don't know, am I passing any message? Without Forex, there will never be a cryptocurrency. And one of the reasons why we base on Forex in the company is, I knew one day the federal government will come after those who are doing it because they don't have ways of regulating it. I can tell every day in this country, more than 250 million transactions are being done on cryptocurrency. And Nigeria happens to be the second country that transacts, they have the highest transaction on cryptocurrency. Do your research. But I know one thing for sure, very soon, the country will accept BTC. They will only find a way to regulate it. There is this scheme they brought out 2 days or 3 days ago, Naira to dollar scheme. All the strategy of regulating it. Answer the question, right? Any other question? Be free to ask. And I tell you something, whatever information we're giving you in this house, after this house, you will use it. And you will remember this day that someone came here and shared this information. Any other question?
Sir, the question is, what's the dream? What's the concept?
Okay, now, I love that. What's the concept? What's the concept? Someone woke up to me yesterday and said to me, Oba, do you realize that what you're doing, you're just giving back to the community? And I said to him, why did you say so? He said, if you're giving 25% of every investment in your company, who does that? Even the banks don't give 2%. Treasury House gives 0.6%. Give Treasury House 1 billion, they will give you 0.6. Give OBAFOREX 1 billion. OBAFOREX will give you 250 million every month for 12 months. And it was like, you are so bold because I have a vision. Yeah, the whole thing about OBAFOREX is to help humanities, change life, give Africans investment opportunity. But I tell you, in doing this, it's never easy. I have a team of 12 people in my company having sleepless night every day to make sure that this happens. The investment company, the investment platform in the company is not just something that we just overnight build. It's a 15 years journey with confidence that we can deliver. How does this happen for you? One of the concepts is this: to achieve this success. For instance, the head of house, we give OBAFOREX 1 million naira. OBAFOREX make sure that it makes 2% on your money every day. Every day, 2%. We are not a greedy company. We're not looking for the whole billionaire, but I tell you, if I can make 2% of your money every day, in 30 days, I should be able to fall in statistically 50% instead of 60. Statistically, and I remove 25%, I pay you. I keep 25%. And I'll be keeping 25% every month for 12 months. After paying 25%, I have my 25%. I have your capital with me. The question is, what do I do with the capital? That's where giving back to the community comes in. And I tell you, I stand to tell you as the CEO of the company, I will never stop giving back to the community. Because one thing I believe, the more I give back to the community, the more they pray for me, and the more they pray for me, I can never fail. Concepts, you have one. Any question?
Sir, how much? Is there a specific amount for trading with OBAFOREX? Okay,
yeah, I love that question. One of the services is the fund management service. The fund management, when we first started, that is the platform we started with. Open an account, put money inside. All we do, we trade. At the end of the month, we share profits. You're not giving me your money. You're only opening an account, put money, you give me the access to manage. But when we first started, to build trust, we start with $100. $100, we're getting clients. There are challenges. Believing me, the company has faced its worstest nightmare. But we see here today because we stood the test of time of those challenges. Imagine a client give you $100 to manage. You lost the money. Yes, but I love OBAFOREX. You know what OBAFOREX does? There's a policy set aside. Wherever you give, we lost it. Let's say we assume we lost the money. We share profit and loss 50-50. Let's say you give OBAFOREX $100 and we lost the money. We share the profit. We give you about 50% of your money. You have nothing to lose. Now the question is, where is OBAFOREX getting his own 50% to pay? You're not the only clients. Let's say everyone here is a client with OBAFOREX, right? And everyone has an account of $100, right? After 30 days, we're going to make, let's say, $100 here, $150 here, this year. Some will lose their account, fine. After collecting all those profits, OBAFOREX has its own revenue, right? Those ones will lose their money. We take 50% and pay them back. Strategy. Now, let's do this calculation together. I'm the architecture of this company. Every blueprint is on my head. You are our client. When we first started this $100, from $100 after 2 months, we changed it to $250. People are still doing it. After $250, we changed it to $500. People are still doing it. 500, we changed it to 1,000. People are still doing it. At the point, at this stage, from 100, for OBAFOREX to manage your account, we need $10,000 from you, equivalent to $5 million. So just imagine, everyone has $10,000 account in this, apart from the investment. Professionally, we are managing your account, $10,000. And after 30 days, we're able to make $5,000 on your account. And we're sharing only profits. What are we sharing? $5,000. So just imagine, clients paying OBAFOREX 50% of the profit made. What is the profit made? Be ready for my own game. I have a game for the house. If you don't get it right, you won't get my game. I'm giving you a clue. 50% of the profit made is what? 50% of the profit made. We made $5,000 as a profit. 50% will be what? 25, 2005. Sorry. That means all of you will give OBAFOREX to 2005. Now calculate to 2005. Paid to OBAFOREX at the end of one successful month of trading. Do your maths. This is not, I'm not talking about the investment, the fund manager. That simply means 1, 2, 3, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15 people are paying OBAFOREX 2005. How much is that? I'd rather make $1 from every individual than to make 100% on just one. That is the strategy. So to answer your question, right now the company, the minimum amount we manage for fund management is $10,000. And with $10,000, I'm not here to tell you anything. I know how much we make on each client. There's a client that withdrew last month. She started with $10,000 and she withdrew $18,000 profits. It simply means she's giving OBAFOREX how much? If you withdraw profits, I have an account I'm managing for you for 18,000 profits. And the agreement you sign with the company is you're giving the company 50% of what they make for you. How much are you giving me? It's $9,000. Convert $9,000 to Naira. That's huge. And I have more than 790 people on that platform that pay me every month. I'm not thinking about the investment too. This is another platform, fund management. Now, can you see? Do your maths. What I tell you is easy said and done. The sacrifice we're putting in to get these results, I tell you, you can't wait it. I only sleep 2 hours in a day. You can't wait the sacrifice. And one thing about the culture of the company is we always believe the amount of sacrifice we put determine the outputs at the end of the month. I've answered that question. $10,000 is the minimum. Yes, ma'am.
Is there any
Peach Perfect.